Okay, we're tackling it. YouTube for Dummies. You're not a dummy, but you know what? We're answering some really good questions about YouTube. I produce 13 different YouTube channels. My biggest one is making $600,000 a month, so I have some answers for you. Okay, so the first question that I have is, what are the best ways to make money on YouTube? Now, there's ad revenue. That can be a good way if you're a really good entertainer, if you're willing to go a few years without making significant money. So you've got another way of paying your bills, right? And you can make entertaining content for a few years. Wow, you can really do well with ad revenue. Personally, it took me several years. I did make $16,000 last month. It averages about 12 right now, $12,000 per month. But that's just icing on the cake because I have a lot of expenses. That's not all profit, right, for my business. So that's just one way. That's one way you can make money is ad revenue. YouTube will put ads. So here's your video. YouTube will put an ad in front of it. Or is that behind? So here's your video, right in front of it. So here's your video. YouTube puts an ad in front of it, and the advertiser pays money to put that there. Well, YouTube gives you 55% of it. So that's how you can make money through ad revenue. But if you've got a business, you've got a product or service that you sell, if you're an expert like a coach, a speaker, an author, YouTube is an amazing place to share your expertise, and then people will want to buy what you have to sell. People get your free advice on YouTube, and then they want to go to your website and hire you as their coach, hire you to come speak. They want to come to your events. They want to buy your courses. So that last one, digital courses, that's where you're going to start making the most money early on YouTube. Let me just share with you a story. So Chris Crone, 2 years ago, he was hoping from all this YouTube traffic to get people to come to his local events in Utah. In the previous year, only one person had come to his event. And yet everyone was saying, how can I work with you? I want to learn from you. This is so amazing. Can you help me invest in real estate? And yet no one was willing to come to Utah to attend his event. That's how he was mainly making money, is by people coming to his events and selling them things at the end of his events. So we then decided to create a digital course. Long story short, we created the course, we launched it, we made 6 figures that month. It's done very well ever since. But guess what? Fast forward 2 years, today Chris puts on events and he fills them mostly with people outside of Utah. So he just needed to get his channel to a bigger space. So the courses are how you're going to monetize your channel the fastest and the most significantly. Ad revenue will start to come in after a few years. You'll start to get people coming to events or hiring you for speaking engagements after a few years. So hopefully that puts things in perspective. So how do I personally make money on YouTube? Well, I mentioned ad revenue. I get a lot of leads for people wanting me to produce their YouTube channel. They're experts and they hire me to do it from start to finish. So we help with the topic strategy, we do the filming, we do the editing, and we do the launch, the thumbnail design, everything. So I make money from that. I also have an affiliate arrangement with, my biggest ones are virtualassistanttool.com. That's a great affiliate program, so virtualassistanttool.com, also procart.org. Okay, this question that came in is kind of interesting. I'll read it. It says, is it still possible to make money on YouTube without making videos in 2020? So is it still possible to make money on YouTube without making videos? How are you making money? I don't know. I don't know if it's still possible because I don't know if it ever has been possible. That's what YouTube is all about, is making videos. Maybe you're stealing other people's content. Sorry, I'm the dummy on this one, so I don't know how to answer your question, my friend. So this is a great question. How do YouTube channels benefit from getting more subscribers, right? The more subscribers you have, it's like your following, it's your tribe. And when you post a video, a good portion of your subscribers are going to watch that video. So if I've got 10 subscribers, one person watches, that's 10%, okay? If I've got 1 million subscribers and that same 1% watches, well, hey, at least I got 10,000 views. Or some channels get 100%. You know, they have 50,000 subscribers on their channel and they'll on average get 50,000 views on their videos. So it depends on the type of content that you're creating, but the more subscribers you have, it's really a good indicator of the momentum that you have how many views you're getting every single month. I can go back even more basic. You can subscribe to a YouTube channel. Let's talk about how does subscribing benefit you. So if you watched a video that you like and you think, oh, I would like to see more like this, or I like this channel, then you can subscribe. And when a new video is uploaded to that channel, you can get an email notification. You subscribe and turn on the alerts. Or when you go to your YouTube home screen, you'll see videos that YouTube thinks you would like to watch next. Because you're a subscriber, it'll suggest videos from that channel. So by people subscribing to my channel, my content is shown to those people more often. Okay, so this is a very specific question, and it's kind of assuming. It says, why do financial videos on YouTube make more money than other videos? Well, by financial, I can definitely agree that videos that are talking about how to make more money in business or how to make more money in real estate, those videos do make more money because advertisers are willing to pay more money for audiences that are looking to make money because they have programs to sell. And like in the space that I work with Chris Crone, how to invest in real estate. And real estate is the largest commodity out there that we can typically buy and sell. You know, a property might be $250,000, and that's kind of an average price of a home. And so to learn how to invest in real estate, people are willing to invest at a higher amount. And so there's just larger amounts of money to be made there versus I can make a great channel about cute kittens and cute puppies and cute animals, but I don't know that I'm selling anything. I might just get lots of views. Maybe I'll get some ad revenue, but who wants to advertise next to those? How is it going to relate to their product? It may or may not. Okay, so why is video editing so important to a YouTube channel? Well, you've got their full attention. It's not like a podcast or radio where they're just kind of listening to you in the background. With YouTube, they've got their phone out or their computer, and they're giving you their full attention. If you've recorded for 17 minutes, but there's some dry spots throughout there, you definitely want to go and edit out those dry spots, cinch that video up to 11 minutes so that it'll keep their attention, and you can keep their attention watching to the end. Because here's the thing, if people watch all the way to the end, the YouTube algorithm sees that and will recommend your video to more people. So the more watch time you get, the more people watch the whole thing, the more people that video will be promoted to, and the more people will watch, which will have more watch time and so forth. Editing isn't really to make your video look more professional, it's just to keep people's attention more. This is an interesting question. Should I trust the Shopify gurus on YouTube? I'm going to go a little bit more broad and how can you know if you can trust someone on YouTube? Yeah, that's a good question. How do you know that you can trust me? How do you know that what I'm sharing with you is true or not? It's kind of the same way that you know it in real life. I mean, when you meet someone, you have a gut feeling. With YouTube, you have a little bit more advantages because you can dive in a little bit deeper. You can do some research. You can watch more of their videos. You can get to know them a little bit better. I mean, it's not like when you're in a sales situation and the person's right there trying to move you towards the close. On YouTube, you can take your time. You don't have to go to their website for months and months, right? If you want to know if you can trust them, watch more of their videos. Learn their personality, see if you agree with them. Find a controversial topic that you have a strong opinion about and go and watch and see. What do they think about it? You know, integrity is doing what you say you're going to do and what you teach, right? So if you teach to do something, are you doing that thing? That's a big ingredient for trust, right? So pay attention to what they're doing in addition to what they are saying. See if you can research and find out. Okay, this next question, how to outsource YouTube video editing? Well, you can hire me and my team. We do the filming, the editing, the strategy, and the launch. But if you just need an editor, you've got the filming side down, man, I have a recommendation for you. It's virtualassistanttool.com. It's what I use. That's where I found all 14 of my employees. Oh, I have to take that back. I've got a sibling that was hired, and I've got a friend that was hired. But everyone else was hired through the virtualassistanttool.com. And I've got other videos about why I hire people in the Philippines. I can link to it up there. You'll find other videos on my channel that teach the different aspects of how you can actually hire a video editor. Okay, so question here I've got to read to you. It says, every video I try to upload on YouTube says it's copyrighted. How can I remove the copyright from those videos? Okay, YouTube can scan your video and know if you have rights to that or not. And if everything that you upload, it says it's copyrighted, it means you don't have permission to use that. It means it belongs to somebody else. So how you can avoid that is to pull out your phone or your camera and make a video, and you create the footage. Don't take someone else's content, don't take someone else's music that you don't have the rights for. Buy the music or create the music. Make your own videos. Like this video right here, no one else owns the copyright. When I upload this to YouTube, it's not going to give me a copyright warning or notice because no one else owns this. It's my camera, I'm recording, I'm talking, I own it, I'm uploading it to YouTube, and that's what you've got to do to avoid the copyright garbage. How much does it cost on average to make a YouTube video? Well, if you already have one of these in your pocket, so pull it out, hit record, talk to the camera, just be conversational. You can make an amazing YouTube video like that. Now, you can upgrade, you can increase production costs over time, but let's start at free. Start at free, start getting results there, and then you'll know when the right time is to buy a new light, or to get a better microphone, or to get a DSLR camera, because you want to be able to blur the background. I love blurring the background. See how I do that? I blur that. I mean, watch this. Now look how blurry that is. That is awesome. See, if you want to be able to do that, like start with your phone and then invest when the time is right. So this question, I'm going to twist my answer a little bit, because the question is, how do I stop the ads which come in YouTube? I'll actually give you two answers. Now, I don't see ads when I go to YouTube. I pay for YouTube Premium. It's like 12 bucks a month. So my YouTube experience is ad-free. The creators, they still get paid a portion of it. Instead of getting paid for the ads that I would see, now they get paid for the premium that I pay each month. They get their pieces of that. But the other way that I want to answer this question is I love ads, because if I make a video that YouTube pairs an ad with and it does well, YouTube will promote my video and my video will get lots and lots of views. I have a video that's got 5.4 million views, not because it went viral, but because YouTube paired an ad with it and then started promoting it. So you don't want to turn off the ads. You want ads before your video, even if it's a competitor. Even if it's a competitor, that competitor is going to bring you traffic. I love this question. Can one seek therapy on YouTube? Well, yeah. Live on Purpose TV. Dr. Paul Jenkins, he's a positivity psychologist. There are lots of channels like that where you can get therapy. Now, I love watching content like that on YouTube, but I also have a therapist. So I don't think YouTube can fully replace a real therapist. I think everyone should be seeing a therapist. In addition to my therapist, I have many coaches that I pay thousands of dollars to every month so that I can always grow and always learn. A therapist is not a bad thing. A therapist is a really good thing. If you have a therapist, good for you. If you're thinking, you know what, I'm just too hesitant, I don't want to go see a real person, can I get therapy on YouTube? I'm going to say do both. Do both. You can definitely learn a lot and gain a lot of insights, and use YouTube with a real therapist. Okay, I've got two last questions. Second to last one, how do we start our business on YouTube? Okay, start a business off of YouTube first. Okay, just create your product, your service, your event, whatever it is, create something of value and sell it. Start making money. If you have something that's of value that you can sell, then create a YouTube channel and watch more videos on my channel to learn how to build a following so that leads will then go into your business. How do you start a business on YouTube? I guess the other way is you have a job and you don't need to worry about money, and you just start YouTube as a hobby. And after a few years, you'll have a big enough following and your audience will tell you what they want you to sell. They'll tell you what they want to buy, and so you can go that route. Last question. Mr. Nate, how would you make a better YouTube? That is a tough one, because YouTube has done so many things right with their partner program. I mean, somehow, and I know that this is a controversial topic, I would clean up YouTube a bit. I want the full YouTube to be friendly for my children. I really have to monitor things a lot there, so that's one thing. I love the results I'm getting. It takes a long time. It takes 12 to 24 months to really start to get real momentum. I mean, You want to make 7 figures on YouTube. You've got a 7-figure business already. You want to use YouTube to market it. It's going to take 2 or 3 years to really build a significant following and to generate that additional 7 or 8 figures of revenue. The strategy that I use works. There's a lot of people succeeding on YouTube, but there's so much content being uploaded to YouTube every minute. Go ahead and look up the stats. You probably know the stats. You know, this might sound weird, but I want YouTube to continue making all the algorithm changes that they're making. A lot of my friends make content that chases the trends or finds a loophole, and when there's an algorithm change, they really suffer. Their income goes down, their views go down, their channel can contract. That's never happened to me. Every time there's been an announced algorithm change or whatnot, my channel has either stayed, you know, steady at gradual growth, or it's increased, because I make content that people are searching for, and I make content that will make YouTube money. So if they're making an algorithm change, it's because they're trying to filter out a lot of the garbage to find my channels and to find my content. Now, if you don't know about my leaf strategy, this is something you want to know about. If you want to succeed on YouTube, watch this video next, my leaf strategy video. That's how I've achieved the level of success that I have across all 13 channels. It's how you can make a video and get it to rank #1 on YouTube on day 1. Go watch my leaf strategy video.
I'm not a stranger to excuses. Burned me once or twice. I expect them.